Okay, it's Monday, March 31st. This is Weather Outlook. This is a special update, just basically because we have some storms that are going to come through the eastern part of Pennsylvania and Delaware and Jersey, and they could be severe. And I'll show you how we can tell where and how, but it's not as severe looking as it was yesterday. So let's get that. Then I'm going to show you the first map that I'm going to throw up for the snow I think is going to happen next week. Okay, so this is your temperatures as of around 5 o'clock, and as you can see, you can tell that here's the cold front, and you can tell with the air. But you look down here to the south, it really heated up down here as the rain comes through. Let's move this back a little bit. When the rain comes through, the heat that's down here, especially down this way towards DC, really gonna have something to do with the weather. But then it'll move through. It'll cool things off. This is around 2 in the morning, and it's cooling it off, and it finally goes off the coast. And then you can see a lot of freezing temperatures overnight. So just keep that in mind. I'm not going to take this out too far, but I want to talk about the storms. Now, right now, this is around 5 o'clock. There's not much. There's some scattered thunderstorms in places, and then there's the main cold front back here. We'll take this hour by hour. This takes it to around 6 o'clock, and you can see the line is beginning to form here. And again, this eastern PA. Here's around 7 o'clock. Here's 8 o'clock, and a really strong line gets formed here by 8 o'clock. It's just to the east of Reading, maybe up to Allentown. Then it goes up towards Newark, and then the line goes down towards Baltimore and that way. And then you can see we'll take it hour by hour. Here's 9 o'clock. Here's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and then it's just some showers as it goes off the coast. So that's where that's at. But how can we tell where the severe weather is going to be at? Now, this shows you where the supercells can go, and the higher the number, the better chance. You can see most of Pennsylvania, it's really southeastern part of PA, Delaware, and Jersey that has that. This is around 6, and as you can see, it does bubble up. There's like an area down here right along the border where it was really warmest. It shows it. But if you look real close here, it's around 8 o'clock. There's a 5, there's a 3. So east of Lancaster towards Philadelphia, a better chance for severe storms. And this is just a little tool you can use to watch it. And you can see by 11 o'clock tonight, there's nothing too severe. Now, I never show you this map, but this shows you kind of like where the heaviest and bigger storms could be at. Now, this is not radar. This is something different. It's called the K index, and this is around. Let's see. This is around 4 o'clock. Here's 5 o'clock, and you can see everything is down this way where the radar showed it, and then you can see the probabilities of something strong are basically down in the southeastern corner. A little bit could be to the north, but basically southeastern PA, and then it really lines up. This is all the way up here, North Jersey, in Newark, and then it works its way down towards Trenton, Allentown, and then it works its way down to the east of Reading or Philadelphia. This is around 8 o'clock, and then you can see it going through at 9 o'clock. Here's 10 o'clock. Here's 11 o'clock, and there's 12 o'clock, and it's off the coast pretty much by 12 o'clock. Now, this is wind gust at the surface, and as you can see, most of the heavier winds are down here in Delaware and Jersey, maybe right around Philadelphia. But any of these thunderstorms that do pop up can create their own gusty winds. This takes you to about 1 o'clock in the morning, and you can see there's some gust in the 20s, but there's no heavy gusty winds. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is this is where the strongest thunderstorms at the right time of day when the heat is the highest and the sun. And you can see here's where the heaviest is at. It's basically Reading towards Allentown, Trenton, North Jersey, and it's to the west of Philadelphia. But this line will continue to move a little bit to the east, but that's the heaviest area, and that's the biggest concerned area for heavy rains. And again, this is your radar once again, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. You can see it dies out as it goes into Jersey. That's why they don't get as much rain. Here's midnight, and it's off the coast, and there's just a few showers coming through. So that's kind of where that's at. So now I just promised you one other thing. And this is the Euro AI, not the GFS. I know not to listen to that, at least this year. But this is your temperatures early next week. And you can see it starts off about 4 degrees, 5 degrees below normal. It's only area of southern Delaware and Jersey, which are still just a little bit above normal. And then as you go west, you can see the greens begin to show up and the temperatures are more below. As we move this out towards the end of the week, you can see this is the period like Wednesday, Thursday through there. You can see 10, 11 degrees below normal out here in Western PA. And Eastern PA is slowly getting to that range. And I just want to show you this because this has something to do with the weather. Now you can see 10, 11, 12 degrees across most of the viewing area on here below normal. So whatever your normal is, that's what it's going to be. Where I live, the normal high is 52. So you take off 10, 11 degrees, your high is going to be in the 40s, low 40s. So if you just take whatever your average high is and your average low, you got to figure that's going to be that this many degrees colder than that. But this is not the thing to worry about. Well, cold is worry about if you got plants, but because the nighttime lows will be below freezing. But as that cold air begins to filter in right now, and it's been now for better part of 5 days straight, the Euro AI is showing a low pressure system along the frontal zone, and this is in the morning of Thursday, the 10th of April, and then you can see areas that don't get snow are getting snow. This takes you through Thursday into the 10th into the 11th, and you can see this blue area here, 2 to 4 or 5 inches, and a couple of areas here could see 6 inches or so, and then just lighter amounts out around it to the west and here. Doesn't get it's rained down in South Jersey and Delaware here, and even mixed in here, but it's actually showing some accumulation. I mean, Newark would get 5, 6 inches, and then as you get up into New England, it's a pretty good storm. And I got some people up there been asking me, and I said I didn't think you were done yet. And again, I don't think they're done yet. But I do think this is the last opportunity. But again, this has been going for 5 days in a row. So it just kind of shifts a little bit back and forth, but it's either further south or it's this. So um, that's kind of what I just wanted to point out. I'm not going to dwell on it because it's still a ways away. But be careful of these storms out there. Again, southeastern PA. Jersey and Delaware, but I would say more southeastern PA would be the ones that get more of a heavier storm. All right, everybody take care, be safe.